What's up, Taurus? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your July Tarot and Oracle reading, asking what's coming towards you. We're going to start right away with Oracle just to get an idea of where the energies are sending us. And if you would like me to pray for you, if you'd like other Taurus and cross watchers to pray for you, simply say hello in the comments section. Even leaving an emoji, that works too if you're shy like myself. Gives us something that we can focus on, that represents you, right? I feel like it provides us a direct link to you. Only love and light in this space, and I seal that with my intention. Rebel with kindness, best way. We start with intuition. Deep down, you just know. The affirmation goes like this, Taurus. Deep down, I know what is right and important for me. And this is how you make the mudra gesture. If you want to empower the meaning with a physical gesture, then you simply cup one thumb. And it feels good to do. Try it. It's compact. This mudra rules over the windpipe and the voice. It brings inner calm and harmony and awakens your intuitive powers. Then we have the message, the magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. And we have the power of divine grace is within you. Wow, intuition. It sounds like you're about to do something, like where you need that confidence, that reminder that you've got this magic in you. You've got the magic in you. What is that? Anyway, sorry. Anyway, okay. What's coming out towards my Taurus? Don't give up. You got the in you. Don't. It's a 90s song, like late 90s. Who are my 90s kids? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we've got Four of Swords. We've got major arcana all over this place. This is big. So we start with King of Cups. This could be you occupying this energy or somebody else, but I'll describe it for you. This is like intuitive, again with the intuition. It's emotional, but very it's mature. So this is King of Cups. They don't question their intuition. They also are kind and sympathetic, empathetic, and compassionate towards others. We have the Magician card, which is manifesting from this place, something new. We have the Death card. It looks like something's moving out of your life in order to make way for something new. The Death card, of course, is by effect also the Rebirth card. And it's important to know this about the Death card. When things are moving out of your life with this kind of energy, let them move out of your life. They had a season and they were there for a reason, not to be a rhyme like a poet here, but like they were there for a reason. And when they start receding, whether this is a person that just disappears or it's an opportunity or it's like, man, it feels like it's time to leave this house. It feels like it's time to wrap it up at this town, whatever it is. It had a season for a reason and it's time to let go. Now, if you don't let go, things happen. Tower moments can happen, and I don't necessarily know why your tower moment is happening here, but it could have something to do with that Death card. So tower moments are events in your life that you had no control over. All you can control is how you react to them. They can be good things too. It can be suddenly falling in love, or it could be getting an eviction notice. It's just an event outside of you that it throws you into a new direction, and it's there to do that. So let's unpack these. This is going to be an extended for any of my Taurus, that like the longer readings, that like to go into deeper depths and get advice. This King of Cups I'm asking the cards about this King of Cups. They just wanted to give me one. What about the Two of Swords? Oh, thank you. Okay. Magician. Yeah, the world's your oyster. New chapters. This is fresh energy. Oh. No. Okay. Bear with me. I'm just... Okay. Listen, so I always want to work backwards. I see that last card and it's always a big whammo. And then I'm like, oh, it's so tempting not to tell you about the last card all the time. In this case, it's that Tower card, you know? So this King of Cups, this person who's in their emotions, who's actually maturely moving forward in life. So if this is you, trust your intuition. I have a feeling it's you. You might feel emotional about something, but you got a hold of it. Like you can handle it. You might be a little bit more emotional, or even more like there's this feeling about this. It's like more sensitive. It's like everything, your senses are sharpening. So when I say emotional, I don't mean in the classic sense of like, oh, you're all over the place. No, it's like you are real sharpened. The King of Cups is a mature person. They can feel all the feelings, observe them, but they aren't enslaved to them, right? And it's specifically around this tough decision, okay? So I think there's a certain amount of trust that goes into a decision here. The Two of Swords, it's hard to see one's intuition here. The intuition, notice, is behind her. It's this little moon. Moon always represents intuition in tarot. But she can't see it because she's blindfolded. By what? Her fear. So that's why trust comes into play. So it seems that you might be at a point, if not you, it's somebody represented by this King of Cups. I have a feeling it's you though. And I think it's calling you to either spend a lot of money, or it's calling you to trust, to let go of resources, or like be trusting, open your arms to something. Like literally, this is a card of self-preservation and protection. It's asking you to kind of take a leap of trust here. And it's really hard to see which way to go because of the fear that's coming up. It's totally understandable. But I want to say, if this is resonating and you're with me so far, Taurus, you couldn't be occupying better energy than the King of Cups, because that person is in tune with everything. So you're doing a good job. So now we're going to uncover more as we go along, especially when we ask for advice later on in the extended, but we have this Magician energy that comes out with the World card. So this is a big energy. This is like looking outside of maybe your own situation or outside of your friend group or your town. And usually it's communication overseas or possible travel. Maybe you're looking at trips, but you are creating from this place of a bigger picture. I love the World card because it's so positive. So it's saying, listen, if you were in a stagnant or stuck place, or if you were in a place of needing to evolve or just shake things up, this is a really beautiful opening to a new chapter. And it does seem that there's something immature or somebody immature that you've had to heal with, because we've got the Page of Cups here upside down. And the Page of Cups upside down, you know, there's going with flow, and then there's flakiness. And the cups upside down, the Page of Cups upside down could be a kid. Sometimes they're just somebody who's like a kid being immature. And sometimes it's just literally a human that needs to grow up or heal from this immaturity. In this case, there's a lot of healing. There's letting go of something. And it's a quiet energy of the Hermit. It's like you've got a lot of the wisdom cards. I would not be surprised if you get High Priestess in your reading, because you've got a lot. You're not doing anything by impulse. You've got no impulsive energy. You have expansive, very mature energy. So you're very tuned in, you're sharpened up, and you're trying to do the right thing. It seems that in the face of whatever this immature energy is, you're getting healing. You're recovering from this immature energy. That's a great turnaround. Now we have what we've been waiting for, the Tower card. So like I told you, the Tower is an event that reroutes things. This looks like you're making new plans, open to influences around you, specifically anybody who might be kind of opening up with a soft response to something you've been through. And it could even be this thing that you went through had to do with work or a collaboration, something you would consider black and white. But this energy coming towards you it's carrying an offer. It's extending an offer of comfort or validation. And it helps you, it feels like it feels like being seen in a way. Like it feels like, okay, I can make progress off of this. Because I do think that there was maybe, I'm going to get a little clarity from a different deck here. Three of Pentacles. Tell me about Three of Pentacles before I say it. Something I think was edging towards hopeless in a collaboration here. That spun out. Something needed to transform, and it had to do with others. And most likely for a lot of you guys, it was something you were working together with other people on. And I think you felt that there was real abundance here. There was real potential for growth, but there was some transformations. There was some rebalancing. Some things were out of balance completely. It was hard to work with these energies because somebody, there was an imbalance here, and it was turning this star card upside down, right? This is hope, a bridge of hope and happiness and feeling seen and being... getting credit for things, you know what I mean? It was upside down. So I feel that there's an event that's happened in the light of this, and somebody's coming forward to help you make progress. The Three of Wands. They want to see you succeed. This energy does. Now, the Knight of Cups, it doesn't have to be somebody literally knocking on your door, right? It could be an email. It could be a family member being like, I believe in you, Dad, or whatever, you know? But it's this thing, it's going to feel like, okay, I can take the next step. Okay, now I look out. Now I can move on, right? So very fascinating. I'm going to take this on to the extended where we're going to get advice and dive in a little deeper. I hope that was helpful for you, Taurus. And I hope you have a wonderful July. My nose is itching. That's a good sign. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.